Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is. I'm glad you're here. So I was not feeling like I knew what I needed to do today. So I thought, oh, you know what? Let's do a roll for inspiration, because what better way to get inspired and figure out what you want to do than have something a place to start. So I have my roll chart, which I know there were some requests for my roll chart. I'm going to try and get that typed up and maybe do something fun with it and have it available so that you guys can print it. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet because I'm not super tech savvy yet. I'm working on it. But yeah, I might just, at least for now, put my chart in the description box just so it's there, so you could copy and paste it and put it onto your own piece of paper to print out, or just have it as a reference or something like that. So I will put it at the minimum in the description box, but I'm hoping to get it put someplace so that you can print it like on my Ko-fi page or something like that. So we will see what I can try and do, but I know people were interested in that, so I will try and have that someplace available. Anyway, let's get to it. I rolled already. I did the dice roller on my phone because I still don't know where my dice sets are. And so we are going to do today fantasy, a regular tag. Our colors are going to be green and brown. Our material, paper, hardware, eyelets, and the technique we are going to do today is mark making, which I have to say is a challenge for me, but I am trying to just get better at that and do some stuff. So let's see if we can find, we have some pockets in here already, so maybe we will utilize this pocket. Where else do we have some pockets? I think we'll just find a pocket instead of making a whole place for a tag. This has plenty. I don't know, let me see here. Yeah, I think I'll just utilize one of the spots. Maybe I'll make it for a little tuck to go in here. That's an option. She's full. Guess we can, well, let's see. And then the other thing is we do have a few other spots, I think, in here too that we have these little envelopes. So we have 1, 2, 3 spots where we could make little tags for in there. So, and then we have this castle that would go with our fantasy theme a little bit. So that could be an option. Then we made this gorgeous page the other day. This is already full. This has a tag in it already. What else? Oh, and we have this spot. So we could do a nice big tag in here too. Although I always think of tags need to go in a pocket. So maybe we will find a page and make it a pocket. Find a pocket. Let's do something on this side. Turn that into a pocket. Green and brown. Maybe we will do this spot and then have a tag to tuck in there, or maybe we'll put a big pocket here. We'll see where it goes once we start doing some other stuff. So green and brown. And this spot too. This could be a nice tag spot too. I guess we'll find. I feel like this is more for journaling card style. I always feel like pockets are more of like a tuck in or like a corner tuck kind of a situation. Okay, I am thinking we're gonna use this page here and maybe put a pocket or do something here. But anyway, we have fantasy, which might be a little challenge too. So first of all, let's find some scraps. And I am only using, for the most part, I'm gonna try and just use scraps for this. I'm utilizing the rest of my scraps that are left over from Ephemera. So we need brown. Okay, here's the tag. Oh, that's a pocket. That's also a pocket. We have to do a plain tag. This we could turn into a tag. That's an option. So let's see what we got happening. We need green and brown. So I'm just gonna pull some different browns and greens. I think that'll be helpful. And go from there. We got some bigger stuff toward the back. Let's see. That's kind of fun. Oh, that could make a fun pocket in that page. Okay, that's a thought. That's a thought. We're getting somewhere. What are you? Oh, that's kind of nice. Green and brown. These could be some interesting things to make some marks on. That'll be helpful. We have some of these left over, so that could be good. We have a little bit of this. That's got some brown. That's that iridescent paper. Okay, so that's a good start for some stuff. Now let's look. These are some of our other, these are the magazine bits that I had to use. There's some more browns. We got this little fox here. Nothing really on that side. Greens and browns. I'm mostly looking color-wise to see what we got. Greens and browns. Okay. There, we got a lot of brown here. That's potential. A lot of red. Okay, so that's the main. So let's work with this. Let's just work with what we got and start figuring out a little bit of some sort of a plan. Mark making. So I grabbed, there's different ways you can do mark making. You could use paints and stencils and things like that. I'm gonna stick to like markers, pens, things like that, because I also wanted to think about something that is going to be easy for people to use without like having all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? So do we want to have this as our base for our tag? We can turn this into a tag very simply by adding an eyelet, which is one of our things, but this could work really good as a tag. This could also work good as a tag, and it's brown. So mark making, this could also work as a tag. Maybe we'll make a couple tags. I don't know. This could be a fun pocket. Ah, too many things. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's just start let's do some mark making. Do some kind of stuff. I'm gonna do some mark making on here, I think. I'm going to cut this so that I don't have the red part. Although that wouldn't be terrible in our book either. You know what? Let's just cut off this bit on the bottom and go from there, and maybe we'll utilize some of this for our mark making. Let's just text block. Okay, let's make some marks. So we're just gonna do some mark making, and we have a few little things started on here, so maybe we'll use that, or maybe we'll use some of these little bits, because I like that it'll be a nod to the page as well. So maybe we'll save the bigger piece for other stuff. This is a maybe for later. I might have an idea, because the fantasy side of things is going to be a little bit interesting. So we have some stuff here. Let's just start making, make some marks, I guess. Greens and browns. So we're going to stick to the greens and browns. And yeah, let's just give her. I don't know. I grabbed some various pens and markers and things like that. So let's just see what they do. So I'm going to grab a couple greens out of here. There's no brown, so we'll just start with that. These are just regular markers, multicolored dual tip. Oh, they have a, okay, they have a fine tip and a broad tip. So let's just do some doodles. Make some marks. I'm just gonna put some stuff on here. Just gonna go with it. Mark making, doodling, just random stuff. Let's just do some of the same kind of circles on a few things. Basically, we're gonna make some background or whatever to use in some other places. And we're just gonna start breaking up some of our space. We're probably not gonna use all of these, but we'll use some of it, and then we can also utilize it for later. Let's see. Let's do, I'm just gonna highlight some of this, I guess, because why not? So probably what I will do is I will do a little bit of fast forwarding through making some marks on here. Okay, these are a watercolor dual tip marker. They might not work on the glossy paper very well, but we were gonna give them a shot and see what happens. So I'm gonna get some browns going here. It'll definitely work on this part. Actually, yeah. Let's add a little colored pencil, see how that works. I feel like I'm missing a couple more markers in here. I like that green. I like that green. Here's a brown. Here's a brown. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's switch to, I'm liking how it's going. Let's fill in, let's do a little bit. I think we're almost good. I think we're to almost a really good spot here. Let's, so this is just mark making. You can see how the weird transition that happened from one thing to the next. What else? Oh, I know. That's a good idea. Let's do that. I used these the other day when I was doing a tiny journal. So we need, oh, there's a rando green in there. I feel like that's not where that one goes. Okay, so we need greens and browns. Okay. I think we're good. We might use that green yet again. Greens and browns. Let's do a green. just for some different texture too. These are supposed to be silver line, so let's hope they do what they're supposed to. Oh yeah, cool. All right, what other kind of doodles do we need to do? What do we want to do? Just some dots, maybe? We have made our marks. I think we're good. Now we need to figure out where we're going with the rest of this here. And we need to figure out if we're gonna just do the tags or if we're gonna do a whole page. But we now have some marked up papers. I'm just gonna look here at my chart. So I feel like different types of stuff. Yeah, so we could just do the whole page. So we don't really talk about doing backgrounds on there, so I might once again still need to think about what I'm doing with this. My chart, I'm gonna probably revamp it some more at some point. I don't know. Let's see. So, do we want this to be the background or do we want this to be our... Okay, that could be interesting. You know what? Let's just start. Let's just start tearing some of this and see where it goes. Because this makes kind of a nice, like, whole background. Like we could do this here, these two. That could be fun. The watercolor isn't drying very good on there, so it's kind of like interesting. Okay, that I think looks cool there for our background. So what else? Let's do something back here some more. So we'll put this here, but let's finish out the rest of the background because this is kind of like a nice, cute little 2-page spread situation happening. Then we'll need to still figure out some more. So let's see, what can we do on here to add some color or frame it out? Let's see, we can go to the rest of our Ephemera scraps. So I'm gonna pause, look through those scraps really quick, see what I got, and then I will come back. Decided what we're gonna do here. So I had to look through the scraps. Nothing was jumping out at me. So what we're gonna do is we are going to put some gesso on here, some clear gesso. And then we're gonna give it a little spritzy spray of some Distress Oxide. So that's what we're gonna do. And, oh yeah, that's right. I broke my cap the other day. I dropped my bottle. So this is just clear gesso, and I'm just gonna spread it on, because this will also give a little bit more structure to our page too, and give it some tooth so things can grab on easier. So when we put the spray on, it will add a little bit to what we have happening. Hopefully these aren't going to curl too much. Just a titch more. And it dries pretty fast. But yeah, it wants to curl. This is a magazine page, these pages, as you can see by the upside down advertisements. And then we'll hit that little flap later maybe. Okay, so that goes in my water cup. Close this, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit this with some spray right away while it's still a little damp. So I have some gathered twigs. And I have some, this is pine needles. Could have thrown a stencil down, could have done some other stuff. We didn't, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mush it around a little bit with this paper towel. We're not going to see a lot of it anyway, but that's going to at least make our edges look a little bit more interesting. That's nice. I like that. And get up the extra goobies in the middle. And then set this off to the side. We can use this later. Okay, we are dry. So let's go ahead and move on to, see, so much better. We have that white sticking out there. Let's just tear it off a little bit. And then I'm gonna hit the edges of this, I think, with a little bit of ink. Just gonna do this quick. All right, we're gonna put this right in here. Let's give it a crease to make it go easier into there. Make sure we're good. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do one side, then we'll do the other. That's kind of easier when you're trying to get it right inside that crease. So this should be, this is nice and dry. Doesn't want to come off. Okay, brand new fresh glue stick. I'm gonna really get this on here all the way to the edge. Actually, let's do the whole thing. Nice. Okay. Okay, so now we have a fun background. Love it. Okay, that is very, very bold. Very different on that side. We still need a place for our tag, or tags, plural. Whatever we're doing. We still need to add our fantasy element as well. Let's think about what we're gonna do for a pocket here. Do we like this? No, we do not. Let's see. Let's see. That might be too samey. We could do a corner tuck. Nope. What are we gonna do, friends? What about you? We could do a bottom tuck. That could be cool. Let's do it. Let's do a bottom tuck. And you know what we'll do? We'll glue it, but then we'll put eyelets down here to help make the bottom tuck. Let's see. Let's ink it a little bit. Let's use a little Rustic Wilderness. That's gonna need some decoration. Don't know what just yet. That's fine. Kind of goes with what we got. Green and brown. We're still sticking to our colors pretty good, I think. So let's put a couple eyelets in here. I kind of want them even, so I'm actually gonna measure. Probably should have done that before I put it in the book. Cool. Now we have that element as well to check off our list. So far we're doing good with our green and brown. We have some eyelets. We definitely have used paper. We did mark making. So we still need to make a tag, and we need to have a fantasy element because we don't. So tag. We could do this guy. Make this a tag. I don't hate that. I'm not going to worry about this side. I think we'll come back to this on another time and just do this. So this could be our tag. That could be fun. Now we still need our fantasy. And we have some more of our scraps that we can use from that. So what are we going to do for fantasy? Originally I was thinking about doing one of my fun rabbits. I love like putting wings on rabbits and stuff, but now I am not so sure. So I think what I'm going to do is I might look through my one sticker book quick and see if I've got something that works. Because it never hurts to use up supplies, especially if they've been hanging out. So, you know, I had some of these marked. Something fantasy oriented. Fairy, unicorn, something like that. Got some other things in here marked already. We still could do a rabbit. One of these had something on it that I was thinking about earlier. Is it back here by the fairy? Oh, here, this one. Okay, I was thinking about these wings. one of my rabbits. Let's see. Let's see if they'll even fit on one of these tags. They might be too big. I don't know. But I thought this wing would be really cool on this bun bun. So we could see how much of that we end up with. Because we need to have space for the wing. Oh, it's so hard to see. I think that it could potentially work. The other option is putting the bunny on the page too. We could do that. Why don't we do that? Let's fussy cut out a couple bunnies. We got an idea for some wings. Let's go with it. So let's fussy cut this out really quick. All right, so we got these cut out, and I'm still not exactly sure where we're going, but we're going someplace. So this bunny I think will fit here. So I'm gonna ink him up a little bit. And the same one with that. I'm not sure if this one is going on this page or if we're gonna put them on the tag. So we're just gonna ink the edges of these guys really quick. I think he does look nice there. And let's see what she wants to do. See where she wants to live. Okay, so let's just start with him first. And I think this is the wing I'm going to use. So now we need to fussy cut this out. Yes. Okay, let's just do it. Let's get it on. Let's glue it down. And then we'll do something with the foreground. Okay, I don't hate that terribly. I wish I had not quite cut that off as much. So let's put something in there. Let's make some like little bushes or something. Do I want that or do I want something else? Let's do, we will use some of our scraps here. Let's make like, is one of them more green or something? Let's do like some funky bushes or something. Yeah, now let's just ink that, put some green on it. Dauber, I need to get another dauber out. What am I doing? Why don't I make like some leaf shapes? Do I want to make some leaf shapes or some bush shapes? Let's do it. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing, guys. We're just making some shapes now because I didn't like that. So let's just make, we'll layer up some different of our just making weird plants, I guess. We're making weird plants is what we're doing. Okay, I don't hate that. Okay, so you get weird plant, some weird plant. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, that's kind of cute, actually. Let's do it. I dig it. I dig it. Okay. So, do we want to ink those? No, we're not going to ink them. Let's just get them on. Get them on. Okay, here's our tag. I've decided we're going to use this as our tag. So we're going to tag top it. Let's do this size. Okay, that's super cute, actually. Let us get this inked really well on the, hang on. Let's put a little piece of plant, make some plants right here. Let's use this one again. Let's see, let's make another, I kind of like this one, but maybe I'll put that there. Yeah, so let's do, kind of make like a bush kind of thing. Yeah, like that. Yup. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, little joo over there. Okay, that's cute. Now we need a little bit of something there. I should have waited to put the eyelets on. Hindsight. But it is what it is. We didn't know what we didn't know, right? Yeah, that is kind of a bummer. I wonder what we can do about that. Oh, if I had some puffy like fibers or something to go through those holes, that's a thought. Let's just get this on here to start with, and then we'll see what we see. We'll see what we see. Okay, so that goes like that. Okay. You little friend are gonna go in there. You can hang out there for now. I love it. I love it. Okay, cute little buns. We could well, let's just glue some stuff in here. See what happens. Some various scraps in some various directions for some little planties here. Okay, don't hate it so far. Put you the other way. Trying to have like some contrast with some different colors and stuff too, so it's not all the same. Okay, that's I'm okay with that. I feel like one more mushroom over here, maybe right there. Okay. We need like one more thing like right there, because this is kind of a little weird, although I don't hate it though either. Maybe we'll leave it. Maybe we'll leave it. Okay, we need some fibers in something interesting. Browns and greens. I have some puffy yarn. Puffy yarn. Okay, hold that thought. So this is what I've got, this green and brown kind of stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and loopy doops it in there, and then of course we'll need our little tag topper up here. So let's go ahead and get a big eyelet. Is that too big? That is too big. I don't want it that big. And I've got a fun flower shape I'm going to throw in there. So let's hole punch it. And let's do some fibery goodness. This is going to be fun to try and get through here. So let's go ahead and do it like this maybe. Yeah. Woohoo! First go round, what? That's cute. Okay, let's make this a little bit more tatty. We'll cut it first. This is more black than brown, unfortunately. I think it's okay though. Okay, that looks fun. I just got an idea. Let's do it. Okay. see if we can make this work. Okay, I'm gonna shred those up a little bit more in a minute after that dries some. But yeah, that might be interesting. And then we're gonna put some down here, but I'm gonna try, see how we can do this. Let's do, this side looks more brown. Okay, that's fun. I should have tried to get more of the brown part in those, but it is what it is. Okay, and then this side, we're gonna leave like this, I think. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll do something there later, but that's what we got for today. Yeah, I hope you guys liked this roll for inspiration. I definitely felt inspired and had thought outside the box a little bit, did some mark making, which we don't, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do some more doodles from across, maybe. That's actually a good idea. Should we just do it quick? Let's just do it quick. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, there we have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully I don't have one more thing. Okay, here we go. There it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this and can have a fantastic day. Be fantastic. And don't forget, art with your heart. You guys have a great day.